Welcome petrol heads and endurance racing enthusiasts. Today, we're revving our engines and taking a trip down memory lane to celebrate the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. This grueling race isn't just about speed, it's about pushing machines and men to their absolute limits. But what about the machines themselves? Let's shift gears and take a closer look at some of the most iconic cars that have conquered the Circuit de la Sarthe and earned their place in Le Mans history. So welcome everyone, this is a special content about 24 hours of Le Mans with iconic winner cars, and this is the part 1 of the series. So let's check today 10 iconic cars which won 24 hours of Le Mans in history. The Alfa Romeo 8C 2300 LM wasn't just any car at Le Mans, it was a dominant force that rewrote history books. Here's why. The 8C 2300 LM achieved an incredible feat by winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans for 4 consecutive years, from 1931 to 1934. This dominance cemented Alfa Romeo's legacy in Le Mans history. The 8C 2300 LM used a 2.3-liter engine straight-8. Some notable drivers were Tazio Nuvolari, Raymond Sommer, Earl Howe and Luigi Canetti. The Alfa Romeo 8C 2300 LM wasn't just a race car, it was a symbol of Italian engineering prowess and a testament to the skill of its drivers. Its 4-year reign at Le Mans remains a remarkable achievement in the race's long and prestigious history. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SL W194, though not as dominant as the Alfa Romeo 8C 2300 LM, holds a special place in Le Mans history for a few reasons. The W194's Le Mans story is one of triumph against expectations. Developed as a sports car for the 1952 season, it wasn't initially considered a top contender at Le Mans, especially against established players like Ferrari and Jaguar. However, the W194's lightweight design, low aerodynamic drag, and surprisingly reliable engine, despite initial issues, propelled it to a surprise overall victory in 1952. This win marked Mercedes-Benz's return to endurance racing after World War II and signaled a new era for the brand in motorsports. Despite its short stint at Le Mans, the W194 left a lasting legacy. It showcased Mercedes-Benz's commitment to innovation and engineering excellence. The car's lightweight design principles and focus on aerodynamics influenced future generations of Mercedes-Benz sports cars. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SL W194 used a 3.0-liter engine inline-6. The winning drivers in 1952 were Hermann Lang and Fritz Ries. For Mercedes-Benz fans, the W194 remains a significant chapter, marking a triumphant return to Le Mans and paving the way for one of the most recognizable and celebrated sports cars ever produced, the 300 SL Gullwing. The Jaguar D-Type carved its name into Le Mans history with a story of elegance, power, and a period of dominance. Here's why it's a Le Mans legend. The D-Type's defining achievement was its remarkable 3 consecutive wins at Le Mans, from 1955 to 1957. This feat cemented Jaguar as a major force in endurance racing and established the D-Type as a true Le Mans legend. The D-Type wasn't just about brute force. Its revolutionary monocoque construction, a lightweight single-shell design for the chassis, offered exceptional strength and rigidity while keeping weight low. This innovative approach, combined with a powerful and reliable straight-six engine, gave the D-Type a significant edge over competitors. Beyond the monocoque, the D-Type was a masterclass in aerodynamics. Its sleek, low-drag design, nicknamed the fin for its distinctive tail, sliced through the air with minimal resistance. This efficiency allowed for higher top speeds and better fuel economy during the grueling 24-hour race. The D-Type story extends beyond the victories of the official Jaguar team. Privateer teams, like the Scottish Ecurie Ecos squad, acquired D-Types and enjoyed significant success at Le Mans, contributing to the car's overall dominance. Their iconic blue livery became synonymous with the D-Type at Le Mans. And about notable drivers, Jaguar D-Type had Ivor Bueb, Mike Hawthorne, Ron Flockhart and Ninian Sanderson because they won the 24 Hours of Le Mans races. Unfortunately, the D-Type's reign at Le Mans was short-lived. Rule changes in 1958 limited engine capacity, rendering the D-Type's powerful 3.8-liter engine uncompetitive. While Jaguar developed a smaller displacement engine to comply with the rules, it couldn't recapture the magic of the original D-Type. Though its time at the top was brief, the D-Type left an undeniable mark. Its combination of innovative technology, stunning design, and sheer racing prowess secured its place as one of the most iconic and beautiful Le Mans racers ever built. The D-Type continues to inspire car enthusiasts and collectors worldwide. This iconic car wasn't just a looker, it was a force to be reckoned with on the grueling Circuit de la Sarthe. So, buckle up as we roar through the Ferrari's 250's triumphs and challenges at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The Ferrari 250's Le Mans story starts in the late 50s. The Testarossa, a stunning car with its valve covers painted red, emerged victorious 3 times. Drivers like Olivier Gendebien and Phil Hill mastered the demanding track, showcasing the 250's raw power and finesse. In 1963, Ferrari produced a prototype version of the 250 car in response to the FIA introducing a prototype class for the upcoming season of the World Sports Car Championship. And with that car, the Italian manufacturer won the 1963 edition of the 24 Hours of Le Mans race with Lorenzo Bandini and Ludovico Scarfiotti. Le Mans is a race full of surprises. In 1965, the underdog Ferrari 250 LM, entered by the North American racing team, defied expectations. While the Fords dominated qualifying with their sheer power, the 250 LM proved its reliability. It wasn't the fastest, but it went the distance, conquering the race with a stunning 1-2-3 finish. So let's talk about the data of the Ferrari 250. The car used a 3.0-liter engine V12 at Testarossa and P versions, while the LM version used a 3.3-liter engine V12. Some notable drivers were Olivier Gendebien, Phil Hill, Paul Frere, Lorenzo Bandini, Ludovico Scarfiotti, and Johan Rindt. The Ferrari 250's Le Mans legacy is undeniable. It cemented Ferrari's reputation for building incredible racing machines. While its overall win stopped in 1965, the spirit of the 250 lives on in Ferrari's continuing pursuit of Le Mans glory. Now we're hitting the gas and heading straight for Le Mans history with a true American icon, the Ford GT40. This wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of automotive ambition and a story of pure, unbridled triumph. So, grab your checkered flags as we rev our engines and explore the Ford GT40's legendary journey at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The story starts in the mid-60s. Back then, Ferrari ruled supreme at Le Mans. Enter Ford, with a burning desire to dethrone the Italian stallion. The GT40, a powerful and sleek machine, was born from this ambition. But the early years were rough. The car was fast, but reliability issues plagued it. However, Ford persevered, learning from each setback. 1966 marked the turning point. Ford had ironed out the GT40's kinks. The result? A dominant 1-2-3 finish, shattering Ferrari's long-held reign. This victory wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Ford had arrived, and Le Mans would never be the same. The following years saw Ford solidify its dominance. The legendary Carroll Shelby and his team continued to refine the GT40, resulting in even more victories in 1967, 1968, and a final, dramatic win in 1969. So let's talk about the data of the Ford GT40. The car used a 7.0-liter engine V8 at the Mk2 and Mk4 versions, while the Mki version used a 4.9-liter engine V8. Some notable drivers were Bruce McLaren, Chris Amon, AJ Foyt, Pedro Rodriguez, and Jackie Ickx. The GT40's Le Mans story ended in the early 70s, but its impact is undeniable. It pushed the boundaries of automotive technology, inspiring generations of engineers and car enthusiasts. Ford's relentless pursuit of victory at Le Mans paved the way for future performance Fords, like the Mustang and the GT. The Ford GT40's Le Mans legacy is one of grit, innovation, and pure American muscle. It's a story that continues to inspire today. Now we're hurtling towards Le Mans history to explore a car that embodied both beauty and brutality, the Porsche 917K. This wasn't just a machine, it was a force of nature, a legend tamed to conquer the world's most grueling endurance race. So, buckle up and hold on tight as we delve into the Porsche 917K's electrifying journey at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The story begins in the late 1960s. Porsche, hungry for Le Mans glory, unleashed the 917. This car was unlike anything seen before, a lightweight, aerodynamic marvel with a monstrous engine roaring to life. But with great power came great challenges. The 917 was a handful to control, a wild beast that demanded respect. Despite its initial challenges, Porsche relentlessly refined the 917. The result? The arrival of the 917K, a more manageable version of the beast. 1970 marked the moment of truth. In a dramatic race filled with twists and turns, the 917K emerged victorious, securing Porsche's first-ever Le Mans win. This victory wasn't just a win, it was a testament to Porsche's engineering prowess and their ability to tame the wild spirit of the 917. 1970 was just the beginning. The 917K continued its dominance in 1971, securing another Le Mans victory. This cemented the car's place in Le Mans history. However, rule changes in 1972 forced Porsche to adapt, leading to the development of new prototypes. While the 917K's reign ended, its legacy lived on. So let's talk about the data of the Porsche 917K. The car used a 5.0-liter engine flat 12. Some notable drivers were Richard Atwood, Hans Hermann, Helmut Marko, and Gijs van Lennep. The 917K's story at Le Mans may have concluded, but its impact is undeniable. It pushed the boundaries of automotive design and technology, paving the way for future Porsche champions. The 917K's spirit lives on in Porsche's unwavering commitment to performance and innovation, evident in their modern Le Mans contenders. The Porsche 917K's Le Mans legacy is one of power, innovation, and the thrilling challenge of taming a beast. It's a story that continues to resonate with car enthusiasts worldwide. The early 1980s marked a turning point at Le Mans. The iconic Group 5 era was fading, and a new breed of machines was emerging. Group C, enter the Porsche 956, a sleek and purposeful machine designed from the ground up for endurance racing supremacy. The 956 wasn't just about brute horsepower. It was a marvel of engineering. Its lightweight construction, fuel-efficient yet powerful engine, and innovative aerodynamics made it a game-changer. The cockpit was a pilot's dream, designed for maximum comfort and control during the grueling 24-hour race. Fasten your seatbelts. The 956 arrival at Le Mans in 1982 was the beginning of an unmatched era of dominance. For 5 consecutive years, from 1982 to 1986, the 956 stood on the top step of the podium. It wasn't just winning, it was dominating, leaving the competition in its dust. So let's talk about the data of the Porsche 956. The car used a 2.65-liter engine flat 6. Some notable drivers were Derek Bell, Jack Ickx, Hurley Haywood, Al Holbert, Henri Pescarolo, Klaus Ludwig, Vern Schuppen, and John Winter. The 956 reign at Le Mans may have ended in 1986, but its legacy lives on. Porsche continuously improved the platform, leading to the development of the successful 962. The 956 spirit of innovation and technological prowess continues to inspire Porsche's Le Mans contenders today. The Porsche 956 Le Mans story is one of unmatched dominance, achieved through cutting-edge technology and a relentless pursuit of victory. It's a testament to Porsche's engineering brilliance and a reminder that sometimes, the most thrilling victories come from pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Now we're journeying back to the late 1980s to celebrate a legendary machine, the Sauber Mercedes C9. This wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of a resurgent partnership and a spectacular return to Le Mans glory for Mercedes-Benz. Buckle up and get ready to experience the heart-stopping journey of the Sauber Mercedes C9 at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The Sauber Mercedes C9 story begins in the mid-80s. It was a collaboration between Sauber, a Swiss chassis manufacturer, and the iconic Mercedes-Benz. After years of development, the C9 emerged as a sleek and powerful Group C prototype with championship aspirations. 1989 was the year the C9 truly soared. This wasn't just about Le Mans, it was about conquering the entire World Sports Car Championship. The C9 dominated the season, securing victories at prestigious races like Silverstone and Spa. This dominance stemmed from the car's perfect blend of raw power, exceptional handling, and impressive reliability. The 1989 24 Hours of Le Mans was a highly anticipated event. Mercedes-Benz hadn't won Le Mans since 1952. The pressure was on, but the C9 delivered in spectacular fashion. The Silver Arrows, as they were nicknamed, dominated the race. After 24 grueling hours, the 63 C9 crossed the finish line first, marking a triumphant return to Le Mans glory for Mercedes-Benz. So let's talk about the data of the Sauber Mercedes C9. The car used a 5.0-liter twin-turbo engine V8. Some notable drivers were Stanley Dickens, Johann Mass, and Manuel Reuter. The Sauber Mercedes C9's reign at Le Mans may have been brief, but its legacy is undeniable. It showcased the power of collaboration between brilliant minds and paved the way for future Mercedes-Benz successes in endurance racing, including their return to Formula One dominance. The Sauber Mercedes C9 story is one of innovation, teamwork, and a spectacular return to Le Mans glory. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most thrilling victories come from defying expectations and reaching for the stars. Now let's celebrate an underdog story that rewrote Le Mans history, the legendary Mazda 787B. This wasn't just a car, it was a revolution, proving that a rotary engine could conquer the world's most grueling endurance race. So, put on your earplugs and get ready for a high-octane journey as we explore the Mazda 787B's stunning victory at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The late 1980s at Le Mans was a battleground dominated by powerful V12 and turbocharged engines. Enter Mazda, the plucky Japanese manufacturer, with their unconventional weapon, the 787B, powered by a screaming rotary engine. Mazda wasn't new to Le Mans. They spent years developing and refining the 787B. While facing challenges with outright power compared to competitors like Porsche and Jaguar, Mazda focused on the rotary's unique strengths, lightweight design and exceptional fuel efficiency. 1991 was the year Mazda decided to go all in. The 787B wasn't the fastest, but its fuel efficiency offered a strategic advantage. As the race progressed, the front-runners, burdened by fuel stops, began to falter. The 787B, with its efficient rotary engine, stayed on track, pushing relentlessly. In a stunning turn of events, the underdog Mazda 787B, with Johnny Herbert behind the wheel, crossed the finish line first. This wasn't just a victory for Mazda, it was a historic moment for rotary engines, proving their viability on the world stage. It remains the only win by a car not powered by a piston engine in Le Mans history. So let's talk about the data of the Mazda 787B. The car used a 2.616-liter four-rotor engine. The notable drivers were Johnny Herbert, Bertrand Gachet and Volker Weidler, who won the 1991 edition. While the 787B's Le Mans reign was short-lived, its legacy is undeniable. It ignited a passion for rotary engines and inspired future generations of engineers. Though rotary power isn't currently used in Mazda's production cars, the spirit of innovation and determination continues to drive the brand. The Mazda 787B's story is one of defying expectations, pushing boundaries, and achieving the seemingly impossible. It's a testament to the power of innovation and the unwavering spirit of the underdog. And finally, we're diving into the scorching sands of Le Mans history to explore a dominant force, the Audi R8. This wasn't just a car, it was a revolution, a machine built to redefine endurance racing and establish a dynasty at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So, buckle up and get ready for a high-octane journey through the Audi R8's legendary reign at Le Mans. The late 1990s saw a shift in regulations at Le Mans. The era of Group C prototypes was fading, and a new breed of machines, the Le Mans prototypes, LMPs, were emerging. Audi, a brand known for technological innovation, seized this opportunity. The most daring aspect of the R8? Its engine. Unlike its gasoline-powered competitors, Audi opted for a revolutionary, and initially controversial, TDI diesel power plant. The R8's diesel engine offered superior fuel efficiency, allowing for fewer pit stops and a strategic advantage during the 24-hour race. Fasten your seatbelts. The arrival of the R8 in 1999 marked the beginning of an unprecedented era of dominance. From 2000 to 2005, the Audi R8 stood on the top step of the Le Mans podium 5 times. This wasn't just winning, it was a complete redefinition of endurance racing strategy, proving the efficiency of diesel technology on the world stage. So let's talk about the data of the Audi R8. The car used a 3.6-liter V8 twin-turbo engine. The notable drivers were Tom Christensen, Emanuele Pirro, Frank Biela, and Rinaldo Capello. The R8's reign at Le Mans may have ended in 2005, but its legacy lives on. Audi continuously improved the platform, leading to the development of successful successors like the R10 and R18. The spirit of innovation and technological prowess embedded in the R8 continues to inspire Audi's Le Mans contenders today. The Audi R8's Le Mans story is one of unmatched dominance, achieved through cutting-edge technology, strategic brilliance, and unwavering determination. It's a testament to Audi's engineering vision and a reminder that sometimes, the most thrilling victories come from taking bold risks. So this was part 1 of the iconic winning cars in the 24 hours of Le Mans history. Next week I will bring part 2 of this series with more 10 iconic cars which won the 24 hours of Le Mans. So if you would like to watch this video, you need to subscribe to the channel. And I will also bring more contents related to the 24 hours of Le Mans and also videos about IMSA and WEC. See you in the next videos.